What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got the England versus India test number 3 out of 5 preview. We're a day away. It's been a long 8 days. 8 days since the last, or 7 days since the last test match. I've been fiending for cricket. I didn't want to watch any 100. I've been watching West Indies versus Pakistan highlights. And, you know, as much as I love watching that, all I can think about in cricket terms is this matchup, the third test. If India win, they'll go on to win the series. Let's be honest. It's pretty obvious. And England, can they bounce back? Can England bounce back and prove they are not about to be swept on their home soil? Well, that's what we'll find out. We've got the pitch report. We've got the weather report for the next 5 days coming up. So I've got you all covered. All your news is here. Look, I may not be, your typical news reporter, but I am here reporting live here. So we're going to go through, obviously, the squad changes. Milan obviously came in, which is awesome. He will play if you're an England fan. And Saqib Mahmood came in. Will he play? Most likely. It's news to me, I believe, that Mark Wood has actually been ruled out of the test. So, obviously, without Stuart Broad, Mark Wood had a great test, actually, in the second test. So, it's a big blow for England. Just more and more hurt for England. And you would expect that Mahmood plays. Which, would be exciting stuff for England fans. But then again, you're going in with very, very little experience. Other than Jimmy Anderson, you've got nothing on the pace bowling attack. You've got Robinson, who's bowled well, but hasn't played that much. You've got Sam Curran, who has not played well this series at all and has barely played. You've got Overton waiting in the wings. And then obviously you've got Jimmy Anderson, who's one of the greatest bowlers of all time. But then you bring in Mahmood. It's a very inexperienced bowling attack, which I would expect for India to try and pile a lot of runs on. Obviously, the Headingley pitch, which we will get to later, normally faves seamers. So I don't think we will, expecting an extra spinner. I don't expect Jack Leach. I don't even think he's in the squad, no. So obviously, he won't fucking play. The India squad, nothing has really changed. Nothing's changed, to be honest, at all. Will they make any changes? Maybe they sit out Jadeja and bring in Thakua again to have that extra seamer, who can also go around with the bat. Obviously played well in the first test. Do you bring in Thakua for Jadeja? Is it time for Ashwin to come in? Probably not, because the Headingley pitch, again, is more of a seamer's pitch. It's more of a paceman pitch. If he was to come in, who does he replace? I think Jadeja, if they're going to make any change, it's unfortunately going to be my man, Ravindra Jadeja. But I did say at the start of this, at the very first test, I said I want Jadeja to have a massive series. I said that Ben Stokes isn't a part of this series at all, so I wanted Jadeja to prove himself as the number one all-rounder. He's having a good series. He's bowled well, he's batted well. Nothing, he's just playing his role. He hasn't had a big breakout game of taking 5 wickets and scoring a ton. That's why I kind of want to see him play this third test. But then again, would they rather Thakua with that extra pace and swing? Or do they go with Jadeja, who, footholes might start opening up on day 4, day 5, could come into play. Because if they don't go without Jadeja, they've got no one to spin the ball. In the last day or two of Headingley. If that gets close, England have the option to spin with Moeen Ali. They'll have the option to spin even with Joe Root, who has spun, has bowled a few overs. So there really is going to be interesting selection tomorrow. We're going to go straight now off to the pitch report. We've got the pitch. I tried to find photos of the pitch and the ground, but unfortunately they haven't revealed any photos of the pitch yet. They've got it all covered up, so it's a bit annoying because I really want to see the pitch. I want to see if it's got a nice layer of grass over the top. I want to see if it's got a bit of moisture to it, if we're going to see a lot of bounce throughout the pitch. But unfortunately they're keeping their secrets close. But we've got the Headingley pitch generally assists seamers. True. And that could keep the Indian pace Troika a happy bunch. It means that India might ponder over going again by 4 seamers and 1 spin formula. It also means that Ashwin could be warming the benches for a little while more, as Jadeja could get another go at the Englishmen. Hey, I mean, the pitch report has pretty much just said exactly what I said, that it assists seamers. Again, do you want Thakua with the extra pace and the seam, or do you want Jadeja, do you go in with that 1 spin? You have the 4 seamers, Siraj, Sharma, Bumrah and Shami, and then Jadeja, or do you bring in Thakua? I mean, I'm saying it, but then again, I would go with Jadeja. I think you would be silly not to. We'll jump onto the weather report here. All right, let's get into weatherman Liam Clarke reporting live from Australia on a website reporting for England. Yeah, I'm going to edit that out. That was really cringe. I'm sorry. Wednesday, as the test starts on a Wednesday, 19 degrees. The chance of rain throughout the day, fuck all. There's going to be no rain on day 1 by the looks of it. Light cloud and a gentle breeze. Light breeze. I tell you what, someone signed me up as a weatherman. But look, it's no rain, 5%, 4%. There's going to be no rain. Let's be honest. We go to Thursday. Light cloud and a moderate breeze. Again, you look at the rain. None. They've got no rain forecasted. And then you go to Friday. It's going to be sunny. And then you get up to 6% chance of rain. But again, no rain. 6% is literally piss all. Which you love to see. But we know how quickly England weather can change. So does this mean anything? Not really. But it means something for our hearts. Sapti. So wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, day 4. No rain. It'll be sunny and a gentle breeze. Sounds like it'll be a fun day of cricket. And then you get to day 5. If it goes that far, this will be where the highest percent of rain comes in. 9%, 8%. But still, 9% is literally piss all again. So, I mean, exciting stuff. It looks like we might be getting 5 days of cricket without interruption. Obviously, bad lighting can come in for England. The dark clouds and shit like that. And the weather can change at any moment in England. If there's one thing we've learnt, never try and predict England weather past 1 hour or even 20 minutes because it can change just like that. But this is what we can go off. For 5 days, it looks like we're going to get nothing but cricket, which I'm so happy about. The win viz here, India 44%, England 36%, the draw 20%. Don't know why England are at 36%. It should be India at, at least 65%. But hey, who really cares about what they say? Hey, that is going to cap it off. Your man is here with the best previews on YouTube. Don't even worry, I've got you all covered with all the news, the weather, the pitch, the 11s, the changes. What else could you want in a preview? I'm upping the game. Instead of just talking about the 11s, I'm bringing in all this stuff. I tell you what, no one else is doing it like me. Hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. Let me know in the comments, what should we ask? What should we ask the people at home? Are you excited? I know you are. So that's a silly question. Oh, that's what we asked. Do you think there will be any changes to any of the 11s? Obviously, England have to make a change with Mark Wood. We imagine they'll bring in Mahmood. But do they bring in Milan? Yes, Milan will obviously come in. So, actually, tell me, who cares about England? Tell me the changes you think that India will make, if any. Does Thakua come in? Does Ashwin come in? Just Jadeja go out? Do they keep the same 11? Hey, it's all to be decided. The preview is done. No more words needed. The game's tomorrow. Hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.